So, you are a new creator and you want to start editing your own videos. You go online searching for tutorials and boom, all you are seeing are fancy gadgets, paid apps, and complicated editing terms. And you're probably wondering, how do I even start? Come closer. Forget all that noise. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you the basic editing skills you need to get started. No paid apps, no complicated setups, just the essentials. If this sounds like something you want to learn, let's dive right in.
So the app we're going to be using is called CapCut, and if you don't have it, you can download it on Google Play or Apple Store. So when you download it, you open it. This is how the interface of CapCut looks like. Yeah, so the first thing you need to do is to click on new project. So when you click on new project, you can either add videos or photo depending on what you want to edit. For me, I want to edit this first video here, so I click on it and press add. This is the interface. This is how it's going to look like. So for this video, I've not edited it at all. It's still very raw. So I'm going to walk you through how I will edit this video step by step. So the first thing I like to do is to change the aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is just the size of the video, and what determines that is the platform at which you want to upload your video. If you want to upload on TikTok, look at the TikTok logo, 9 by 16. But for this video tutorial purpose, I'll be using the 16 by 9, which is YouTube size. So if you want to upload your videos on YouTube, this is the size you must use. You saw that when I clicked on 16 by 9, it kind of resized this video. Click on the interface and drag it to fill the screen. See, once that is done, you click on yes. So that's the first thing I like to do so that I don't forget. Once we're done doing the aspect ratio, we'll begin the editing proper. The next thing now is to cut and trim. What is the essence of this cutting and trim? You know, when you are recording, you're not a robot, you're not a machine. You cannot just be talking all straight, blah 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 blah. There are those pauses, there are those 5 minutes, and you just want to take a relief and all that. I mean, nobody wants to just watch you looking at the camera without saying anything. So what you have to do is to go through your videos. You see all this part, I've not started saying anything. All this part does not mean anything. I'm just still trying to adjust my hair. I'm trying to adjust my shirt, making sure that I'm okay. See, I'm adjusting everything. So see, I'm checking my mic if it's okay. All of this I'm not doing anything. Okay, let me just play it. You see, for this part, there's nothing happening. You don't expect me to upload something like this, so I just leave all this part. You see, I'm adjusting my mic. I'm just getting ready and all that. So okay, so at that very point that I started saying something, right? I will split my videos. What is splitting of videos? Splitting of videos is to divide your videos into 2 segments. Okay, so when you want to split, you click on this and you can see split there. You split it. So I can click on this place and delete this part because I do not need it. No activities going on there, so I delete it. Right, that is off. You see, as you can see, it's perfect like this because from here I started saying something. So all I have to do now is to go through it again. Let me reduce the volume. I think it's too loud. Okay, so we start again.
So you are a new creator and you want to start editing your videos. You go online searching for tutorials and boom, all you are seeing are fancy gadgets, paid apps, and complex editing stuff.
You can see at this point I made a mistake, right? So I don't need all of that to show. I don't need all of my mistakes to show. So I just go to where I think I made a mistake and split it again.
Editing stuff.
Okay, so here is where I made the mistake. I click on this part again and I split it into 2. So now I can delete this part because I do not need this part. So this is what you're supposed to do when you are editing videos for your sit down videos or your product. This is the first thing you should do after choosing your aspect ratio. You try to cut out and trim out those irrelevant parts that you want. So I'm just using this short video for a tutorial. So if you check very well, you see that there's the ending that shows the CapCut logo, and this, we don't really need this. Some people used to leave it to show on their videos, but for me, I don't think it's necessary. So you click on it and then you delete it so it doesn't show. And for future purpose, if in case you don't want it to show at all, there's a way you can remove it. All you have to do is, let's just go back. We'll come back. All you have to do is you go back. It's already saved here, so you can always come back to it. So you go to this setting and you see add default ending. You turn it off. So when you turn it off, you can go back. In your future videos, you won't see that ending anymore. So let's continue. The first one here is the one we are working with, so we continue with that. All right, so you're done with this. What do you want to do next? The next thing is to add your text. You want to add a text, right? So you come to this place, text. So you have different options: add text, stickers, auto caption, text audio, and the likes. So the thing you do is to click on add text. It will give you this interface. You can write whatever you want to write. For me, let me just write my name. Favor, right? So when I do this, I have different options to change from the font. And mind you need internet to access CapCut. So you can change the font, you can change the style, effect, you can give it some effect, you can do animation on the text, you can even add some bubbles, whatever it is you want to do. So let's just change the font. See, you can change to italics, bangers, Rubik. Okay, I think I'm okay with this Rubik. Just play around with it. Depending on what you want. You have so many fonts there. So for this tutorial purpose, let's just use Rubik, right? So Rubik, and then you want to expand it, you go to this box here and enlarge it or reduce it, just depending on what you want. Then when you are done, you click on yes. So you can decide to add this text to the whole of your video, depending on you. If you want to do that, you just see this white box here, you click it and you drag it to the end of your video. You drag it to the end of your video like this. See, it's all there. Then okay, if you want to further edit it, you just click on the surface of the where you wrote your text, and let's say we want to put some styles. See, we can change our name to whatever preference you want. So let me leave this like this. You can decide to put a background on it. Let's say I want to put a background on it like this. You can change the color: white, yellow, black, whatever you want. And then you can also add effects. Look at what effects will do to it. See, it gives you that shadow and gives you that boldness. I think I always use this one. I like this one very well. So then let's go to animation. Probably you want it the way you want your what you've written to come out. Either typewriter.
So you are a new creator.
You float down.
So
Fade in.
So you are
fly out. You have so many animations, and for beginner purpose you don't need to choose anything that has pro on it. For those that have pro, that means you would have paid for this app. You just try to work with the ones that do not have the pro on it and use that one. Okay, so we're done with this. Then we'll click on yes. As you can see, our text has changed. So I'll try to reduce it so that it doesn't cover my face, and then I can drag it to wherever I want it to be. Just play around with it, whatever it is that you want to do.
You are a new creator.
So we're done with that. So what do we do next? Auto caption. So let's assume you want to do auto caption. Auto caption is for whatever you are saying should be displayed on the screen. Okay, for now, auto caption on CapCut is now on Pro, unlike before it used to be free. But if you are using the paid version of this, you come to auto caption here. As you can see, I have one use left to generate one use left, right? So I'll just do that, but I'm not going to save it so that my one use left will not be exhausted. So when you click on generate, right, so you wait for it to load. So it has loaded. So let's just drag our name back up so that you can see what we're doing, right? So you see,
you are a new creator and you want to start editing your videos. You go online searching for tutorials, and
see, I don't need to start typing in all the things I'm saying. The auto caption would definitely generate all I'm saying for me. And if you want to edit it, because sometimes it can be wrong, so you click on it here, you click on this pencil mark here, right? And then you can, when you come to this place, you can change whatever you think it's not there, whatever mistake that is made, you edit it here. And if everything is cool, you can decide to also add fonts. You don't like this font, you can decide to add a style and all of that. The same thing you did for this name, the same thing I did for this name, Favor. You can decide to do whatever it is you want to do there. So let's play it.
See? So you are a new creator and you want to start editing your videos. You go online searching for tutorials, and boom.
As you can see, everything I'm saying is now being displayed on the screen. So that makes your video more engaging, so that people don't just see your face, they're also reading along with what you are saying. Okay, for you to reduce volume, if you want to reduce, probably your video is not loud enough, your sit down video is not loud enough, or you want to reduce it like I want to do now, you click on the project itself and then you go to volume. You can see volume here, and then you have the option of increasing it or reducing it, right? Whichever works for you. For me, I just want to reduce it so that it doesn't disturb this tutorial. And then once you are done, you click on yes, right? So let's assume it's your product now, and you want to speed up this. For for a sit down video like this, you don't need it to be too fast. But let's say you filmed your product and you want to, you know, edit it and you want it to be fast, because most of this platform like Instagram and Facebook, you know, the reels is just 1 minute, so you need it to be fast, not too fast, but something that, you know, makes sense. All you have to do is to click on this video again. You see speed there, right? You click on speed. When you click on speed, you have normal. You see currently it's just on the normal one, that is 1x. You can decide to put it in 1.5, or just depending on what works for you. For this tutorial, let's just do 1.5. You see that this video will now be very short, from 32 seconds, sorry, to 13 seconds. So I click on, you see how fast it is now. So it depends on what you want to do. You just play around with it. So that being said, you can also do curve. You can, you know, do a custom style for you want it to flow like this. Either you use montage, or use hero, or use bullet, or use jump cut. So when you apply all of this, you will see the effect on it, and if you like it, fine. If you don't like it, you go back. Okay, so we are done with speed. So let's say you want to add effect to your videos. Now you want to add effects to this video, right? Video effect. You come to effect here and you press video effect. This video effect is just, you know, just to give your videos this vibe and all that. So most of them are on pro now, so you try to work with the ones that are free. Let's just use this zoom lens. See, it zoomed my video from the beginning, right? In case I want to do that, then I press yes, and you can see that effect there. You can see the effects there, right? Okay, you can also as well do a body effect if you want to. Choose something you have bright idea, anything you want to do there. I don't need that. Okay, then what else? You have animation, you know. Okay, let's talk about transition. You want to transition your videos from one clip to another. How do you do that? The first thing you have to do is to click on your videos and make different split parts, right? You split at different parts. Okay, let's say I split this part here and then come around and split this part here. So for these 3 different clips, I want to add transition. Transition just shows how my video will come in. So let's say after this zoom, I want to add a transition to this part, right? All I have to do is to click on, you see this white box with this line on it. I click on it. So we have so many options to work with. Remember, if you're just a beginner, you can stick to the one that doesn't have pro. So let's start with this first one. See, this is a transition. You see the way my video will transition, or montage. You see the way it transition. So if you don't like that one, you can check others. You have light effects, you have camera, you have blur, basic, max. You have so much transition that you can choose from here. For this tutorial, I don't need any transition. I just keep it simple, right? Okay, so so you want to add a sticker. Maybe you want to add a logo or whatever it is you want to add on the surface. Then you come to sticker here, right? Let's say for this video now, I want people to subscribe to my channel. So I'll put that logo, subscribe. You have to look for the one that has free. Don't forget, don't choose the one that has pro, except you have paid for the app. So for this first one is okay. See, I click on subscribe, right? So then I use my hand to, you know, just tilt it. Remember to let it be on, or depend on what you want. You can, you know, just play around with it. And then I size it like this, and yes, I'll just choose where I want to put it. Probably I want to put it here, whatever works for you. I'm not doing any video, I'm just doing a tutorial. So whatever works for you, you place it there, and then you can decide to drag it to the end of the video, or you decide to leave it at any point you want it to come out. Anything that works for you. You can also go ahead to add any other stickers you want. You have so much stickers to work with here, so many. See, you want to put arrow on your video, you want to put emoji, you want to put all this thank you, bye, welcome to my vlog. You have so many options to choose from here. Remember to stick to the free version, the free ones, if you are not using the pro version. So that being said, you want to add audio to your video, right? In case you want to add audio to your video, right, so that it will, you know, have sounds, all you have to do is to click on audio. You see there are 2 places. You have audio here, and you have this audio here that has plus audio. Anyone, you click on it. Now you have sounds, brand music, sound effect, and all that. If you want sound effects, that's like all this sound that's okay, just let's check it out. Sound effects, whatever sound effect you want. You see this first one here, it say I am surprised. Let's play it. You see, that kind of sound effect. If you want explosion sound effect, if you want oh my god sound effect,
oh my god,
whatever you want, once you've gotten what you want, let's say I want this first one, I'll just click on the plus there and then just add it to it. Okay, that is that. If you don't want sound effect, if you want a main sound, you click on sound here and you have different options to work with. Most of them are pro. Now you just stick to the ones that don't have the pro on it and then use it. But if you don't want to use the recommended, you can maybe use from your gallery. You see, when you click on this, it said extract audio from video. Probably you have a video where you want to extract the audio from. You click this. Mind you, the video must have been saved on your phone already. Then you click on extract video to extract the video. Automatically it will add it to your video. And if you're not extracting from video, probably you want to extract from your device itself. You see this device, all of your downloaded songs or music or whatever are here, so you can add this. Click any one and add it. Okay, whichever one that please add. But I don't want to add an audio. Then let's go back. So let's say you want to record, maybe it's just your voiceover that you want. It's just a voiceover that you want to do. You don't want any sounds, right? So you click on this record button here and you click on this button. You see there's a countdown, 3 2 1. Once it starts, then you see it's counting. You can start recording your voiceover and say everything you want to say. Just ensure that it's the same length of with your video. Okay, so when you are done, you click on this and you click on this plus sign here. Well, I'm not recording anything, I just delete it. So you can always delete and start again if you make any mistake. Okay, for your video to you want your video to come out well, like bright and colorful and something like that, all you have to do is to come to filter. Most of them are now pro, unlike before you have some of this. I usually use this clear, but now look at how clear it is now. If you click on clear, you see the difference between the former video and clear. Do you see the difference? Just look at my face. You see the difference. But now it's now on pro, unlike before it was free. I don't know, but you try to work with the free ones. These are the free ones now. These are the free ones. But in order to avoid all of this, you just try as much as possible to film your video in a very lit environment. You understand? Where you can either use your LED lights or you use a natural lights. Just ensure that there's lights on your face to avoid all of this. You want to add brightness, contrast, saturation, and sharpen. So let's say you want this video to be bright, like you want to give it this pop out color. So all you have to do is to come to adjust here, then adjust. So for me, I like to keep it very simple. The first thing I will do, I'll just come to brightness and increase it a bit, not too much. You see, if you increase it too much, see the way it is, and if you decrease it, see the way it is. So I just keep my simple, like 10 is fine for me. So I go to contrast. This contrast is just to bring out the color of my hair, the color of myself. The color will come out well. Let's try it. You see the way I'm increasing it, you see, but I don't do too much. I just keep it very simple. Also, I use 10 for that. Then you want your video to be very sharp, like you want it to come out very sharp. So you click on sharpen, and then you take this to the end. That's what I do. You see the difference between the before and the after. It sharpened my video. It even made it look like I'm doing skincare. I'm doing skincare routine. Okay, so it sharpened my video. All right, so you can as well do that if that's what you want to do. Then you come to HSL. This HSL is color, just for color. Any color that is in your background, you play around with it. For me, let me say my background color is yellow. I'm standing on a yellow wall, so I just click on yellow there, and then I play around with it. See, if I increase this, you see the way the color has changed. See how it was before. You see the color has changed, right? So just play around with it and do what works for you. For me, I like to keep it simple. Let me just use 50. Okay, then saturation, you can play around with it, just add a little. Then the lightness, you add a little also. You see that there's a difference between the way the video is now. Okay, then when you're done, you click on this yes button. Those are basically the 3 things I do when I want to adjust my videos. I just work with the brightness, contrast, sharpen, and then colors. If I have a color in my background, I use the HSL. So once you are done, see, so now you have to, if you want it to, you want it to show to the end. You see the difference between, see how it is, see the color here and see the color here. You see that there's a difference. So if you want it to show, if you like that color and you want it to be to the end of your video, all you have to do is to click on this adjust here, and then you drag it to the end of your video, which means that, see, it's now in all of your videos. So let's play it now. you see that it has changed, right? Okay, so for me, this video is okay like this. I don't like to do it too much. I don't like to put too much effect or make it too much. For me, this is okay like this. But let's say you are not okay with the way your skin is looking, you can change it, like make it smooth or whiten your teeth and all that. For me, I don't like to do that because it makes my video to hang. Once I do that, if my video start hanging, I don't know if it's because of my phone or if you want to do it, this is it, retouch. You go to this retouch here, you click on retouch. You can either do for your face or for your body. For the face, you see, let's say you want your skin to be smooth, you click on the smooth and then you adjust it to how you want. You see the way my skin is looking so smooth, so you play around with it if you want. You don't need to adjust it to the end. So you can also change your skin tone. The rest are actually pro. Okay, then teeth, you can make your teeth to be white and increase as you want. Once you are done, you click apply to all and then yes. So this is just the basics when you are editing your video. You see the way the video was before and see the way it is now. There's a lot of difference. Okay, so we've removed the excessive things that we don't need and we kept our video straight to the point. So when you are done, all you have to do is to export your videos, right? So that it will be saved on your phone. Okay, so you have to click on this AI Ultra HD, and I like to keep my own with 1080p. I think this 2K 4K for me will be too high in terms of space, so I just keep it to 1080p, frame rate 30, and the code rate recommended. Yeah, then for watermarks, if you don't want it to show watermarks, watermarks now is now on pro. So if you don't want it to show watermarks, you have to pay for this app. For me, I have 4 uses left, which means I can only remove the watermarks 4 times, and after then I can't remove it again. Okay, so because I've been using this app over time, that's why they gave me this. So if you know you don't want to use watermarks at all, you might not need to use this app. You can use other apps like InShot, which I'm going to do a tutorial for later. So once that set, then you click on this export button, right, and your video will totally load and save on your phone. Thank you.
And that's it. Simple and beginner friendly. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Favor, a self-taught video editor, helping beginners like myself learn editing the easy way. Got something you want me to teach? Drop it in the comment section. And if this video helped you, please like this video so YouTube can push it to other people that will learn from it. Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video.